In the 2014 referendum you had Yes Scotland and you had Better Together, and the two sides gave everyone facts about why you'd vote for independence, why you'd vote to stay in the United Kingdom. Unfortunately, a lot of the claims made by Better Together were wrong. Better Together said on their Twitter, what is the best way to remove your European citizenship? And that was to vote yes. Things have changed. We've had an EU referendum and we're facing leaving the EU at the end of October, despite Scotland voting over 60% to remain in the EU. Leaving the UK would mean that Scotland couldn't use the pound. This has been brought up consistently even in today's argument. The day after Scotland votes for independence, we will use the pound. Scotland will then discuss the next currency for us to use. A lot of people say that if Scotland votes for independence, we will have to use the euro. We have an obligation to use the euro at one point in the future. That's true. But at the moment, only 19 out of the 28 European countries actually use the euro. Saying that Scotland cannot use a pound is not a reason to stay in the UK. When America won their War of Independence, do you think that they were concerned about what currency they would use? Or do you think they were more concerned about running their own country? Why is that so hard to grasp? I genuinely do not understand. So Better Together also said that voting no would keep your pension safe. The UK has a pension that is roughly about 29% of the average income. The European equivalent is roughly about 70.5% of the average income. So that's quite a big leap. The Tories are talking about raising the retirement age to 75, something like that. Like, will we even get a pension if we stay in the UK? Leaving the UK will make your shopping more expensive. That's not really true. The University of Sussex did a study about the impact of Brexit on the prices of the average UK household, and they came up with a figure of, if we have a no-deal Brexit, it increases it by roughly about £260 a year. People that are already struggling at the moment with food banks, all the sort of things that come with Tory austerity, I mean, it's going to get worse after Brexit. It's a kind of worse situation. It's also worth noting that in Scotland our food exports have increased. No, they've doubled actually in the last 10 years. And our food and drinks industry is worth about 14 billion just now, which is far bigger than the UK equivalent. The NHS is one of the most important and best things about our country, and I don't want to really give it up. I think that Scottish independence will safeguard our NHS. The NHS in Scotland is already running a lot better than NHS England, unfortunately. NHS Scotland is not privatised in any way. NHS England is increasingly privatised. NHS Scotland we have more GPs per 100,000 people. Nurses got a 9% pay rise over 3 years. There's a lot of facts that back up the idea that NHS Scotland will be safeguarded through independence. And the way that Britain is going post-Brexit is quite a scary prospect.